What's up, guys? My name's Krunk. I'm coming to you here from the Monte Carlo yacht, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 biggest poker mistakes players make in Vegas Infinite. Before we get started, if you haven't checked out my channel yet, make sure you do, because I got tons of Vegas Infinite content that I'm sure you'll love. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Mistake number 5. Not playing poker. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people in the Vegas Infinite universe who simply do not play poker. They spend their time in Casino One playing roulette, blackjack, slots, craps, and Rocket Rush. As much fun as the Casino One games are, they are not a reliable way to build up a bankroll over an extended period of time. This is where poker comes in. Whether it's Omaha or Hold'em, you are playing against other players. While luck is still a factor, you have much more control over the game compared to something like roulette. If you're one of these people who does not play poker in Vegas Infinite, now is a great time to start. Mistake number 4, changing stakes too soon. Okay, so let's say you've gone from 50,000 to 250,000 in your bankroll. You are feeling confident in your poker abilities and feel like you are ready to up the stakes. While you can technically afford to go from the 20K tables to the 100K tables, maybe you should wait just a little bit longer. Often people will jump up to the higher stakes with as little as one single buy-in. Very often this ends badly and you end up going broke and having to start all over at the 5K tables. You should instead aim to have at least 5 buy-ins before going to the higher stakes. That means one buy-in is no more than 20% of your entire bankroll. This rule is not set in stone, and you can jump stakes as you see fit. Personally, I think it's always better to err on the side of caution. Mistake number 3 is talking too much. Let me start off by saying that I am not discouraging anyone from socializing or making friends. The community is easily one of the best aspects of the Vegas Infinite experience. I am just pointing out that sometimes people end up talking so much to the point where it negatively affects how much chips they are making. This can be for many different reasons. Your talking might be affecting your ability to make rational decisions. You might get distracted by a conversation and end up having your cards auto-folded. Worst of all, you might be giving away subconscious clues to perceptive players at your table. Your tone of voice, the things you say, and how you say it are all things that can give an experienced poker player information about you without you even realizing it. Again, I'm not discouraging anyone from being friendly or having fun in a low stakes or casual game. Just keep in mind that your words might get you more than you bargained for. Mistake number 2 is not taking notes. Listen, the art of note-taking seems lost amongst most people. Old school poker players will tell you one of the most important things to do when playing against someone you are likely to run into again is to take notes. Most of us are not poker savants who can memorize every behavior from every person they have ever ran into. That is why making typed or written notes on people you play against is very important. Even a novice poker player realizes that the game changes completely depending on who you're playing with. Human beings are creatures of habit, so we are prone to patterns and repeat behavior. Taking the extra couple of seconds to make note of certain characteristics of your opponents can go a long way. In this day and age, to be painfully honest, most people are simply too lazy to take notes. Trust me when I say taking an extra couple of seconds to write down information about the people you're playing with goes a long way. And finally, the biggest mistake people make when playing poker in Vegas Infinite is playing while tilted. For those who are unaware, tilted basically means getting pissed off and frustrated from a series of bad luck. It should go without saying that continuing to play in this state of mind is a recipe for disaster. When you are tilted, your judgment becomes clouded. You might chase losses with risky bets or become overly cautious and fold a hand because it doesn't feel right. You could also make emotional bluffs or misread your opponents based on your feelings rather than on their actions and behavior. Overall, tilting makes you a more predictable player, which can be easily exploited by your opponents. It's best to step away, cool down, and come back to the table with a clear head. Even if you're in the middle of a tournament, don't be afraid to step away for a moment. Even if it costs you a few blinds, it's hard to put a price on a clear state of mind. If you're playing cash games, take the opportunity to have at least 30 minutes or so to wind down before getting back into the action. In cases of extreme tilt, don't be afraid to take a couple days off. When you come back, you'll be in a much better place. That wraps it up for this video, guys. If you found this helpful, don't forget to drop a like and a comment. If you really like my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll see you at the tables.